Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden. I'm here with Andy. I'm here with Ross. I'm here with Jackson. I'm here with Zane. And that was in no particular order. I have no idea. Having a good time. I'm excited. I decided that today would be fun. And if you don't agree, please let me know in the comments. Give it a like or a dislike. It is your own prerogative. But as long as you hit subscribe, you tell the YouTube algorithm that you like us. That's the secret.
Even if you don't.
Even if you don't.
Hate wash us.
That's a thing people do.
Yeah.
I've been told.
What?
I unsubscribe to channels I don't like, but you stay subscribed. That's very nice of you.
What about channels you hate?
Tell them it's not nice, because then they'll...
Reverse psychology?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
If you hate us, please don't subscribe.
I can't say psychology backwards.
Ew, yeah.
I don't know how you would.
Tell us how to say psychology backwards in the comments.
Don't.
Let's just typing it and reading it.
That's the joke.
Oh. This is Sci-Fi Dungeons & Dragons. We have a little title for it. Without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of Orbit 21. So, believe it or not, there is music playing.
I was going to say.
Is there?
Thank God. It's not.
No, nope, you're lying. Nope, I got it.
There. Now we can hear the music.
Who's lying?
I got it. All right.
You lied to me.
The crew in a previous episode secured passage aboard a LatCorp freighter. It's like logistics company. Bound for Neptune. While on board, they attempted to gather intel on Al's mysterious influence over regulations, but made little progress. Meanwhile, Scott and Echo scouted for surveillance vulnerabilities, and Jovthor bartered for scrap parts. Midway through the intergap jump, disaster struck. The freighter was ambushed by nightmarish creatures, the same kind Kane had encountered before. A massive rip tore open, spilling forth an overwhelming swarm of these horrors. As the ship was torn asunder, the LatCorp crew slaughtered, the team quickly realized they were outmatched. Kane, sensing an old familiar presence, urged them to flee. Piloting with expert precision, Ewan maneuvered the ship past the rift, avoiding its gravitational pull. As they escaped, the creatures detonated the freighter's reactor, unleashing a devastating nuclear blast. The rift collapsed, leaving only dust and silence in its wake. As the dust now settled, if there's dust in space, doubt crept in. Was Al right all along? With the horrors behind them, Neptune ahead, the crew prepared for what was next, knowing this war was far from over.
There's dust in space. Yes.
Okay, perfect. And
Yes?
you, this collective crew of 6, you all are now on the ship, reeling from what just had occurred.
Leo and Echo.
Oh, yeah.
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 Echo's counted.
She's a bit of an echo.
We'll see.
Echo. Okay. Well, Jovthor. I mean,
Oh my god, that was crazy! Leo Cray says, the scientist older man with goggles.
No. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
crazy is not the word I would use to describe that.
I would almost argue that's not the craziest thing we've seen.
I think it was pretty crazy.
I would say that's of all of our journeys together as a group. That's something that just defies reason. How did they get into the intergap? It's supposed to be instantaneous travel from the outside. So how did they know?
He has superpowers, who's to say they don't too?
Oh, I'm sure they do, but yeah.
They used a gate.
They have a gate.
You have superpowers? What?
You saw the sand.
Okay, how do we walk the gate?
We went over there.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Oh, right.
Oh shit, sorry.
Wow.
How do we even fight something like that?
That's probably why Al was making those giant robots on Earth. So, because with our ships and the numbers that they have, we're going to need more than just the Space Defense Force. We're going to need a lot more if we want to survive any sort of invasion. And if they're on their way, I don't know how much time we have.
Well, he's the one saying that Rupert could probably sway an army. So if we can get them, if he's even willing to follow us, we might have a shot.
It's not... I don't doubt his ability to raise an army. My doubt comes from the army and the ability of that army to defend.
We've killed him once.
Killed what once?
We
One of those
stopped.
creatures.
We
One.
stopped them.
Did you see how many
Correction.
there were?
Kane stopped one.
Who stopped one?
We killed
Yes,
one on Nimbus.
on Earth.
On Nimbus, no.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
alien?
we did.
We
we
killed
did.
like a
Yeah.
spiderling thing. Not like the big maw thing, though.
Yeah.
Those are simply the rejects. The least powerful of their force.
Well, it may take some time, but I think we can do it.
You seem to know a great deal about them. Do you mind enlightening us? Mr. Carson?
I know some bits, fragments, here and there. Comes to me, goes away. But maybe we shouldn't have stopped them from coming through on Earth. Maybe that would have shown them exactly how much they needed. How much it would cost.
You, based on what I just saw and how quickly and efficiently they took down a large transport ship, do you think that they're going to have trouble taking over Earth, especially if they attack it unawares? I don't think that the Space Defense Force has the capability.
Jurisdiction.
Just whatever.
If only there was a way to track when they were coming.
The thing is, I'm not so sure that Al was wrong.
Of course, the computer's defending the computer.
I'm merely pointing out that he had devised a plan to deal with this threat.
But how did he know about it in the first place?
Does that matter at this point?
Sensors, arrays, and yes, it does not
I think it
necessarily.
does. Who's to say he's not going to turn on us as soon as we get there? You put together a crew because you thought we could take on anything in the universe.
No, I didn't put together a crew. Al had us put together a crew. He
Point
never
it.
told us why.
Point is, though, he thinks we're the best of the best. If he sends us out early, what's stopping him from taking over?
He doesn't necessarily think that we are the best of the best. That according to whatever algorithm Al ran, we are the ones that are needed in order to stop it. That doesn't mean we're the best of the best. That just means that we play key roles.
We are but chess pieces.
But yes, we need to find a way to try and track them.
Is it a pattern, or is it something that breaks the pattern? Sort of an anomaly. Do we know how to track the instance of a portal opening, or maybe the feeling of it?
I've recorded everything I saw during the encounter. Perhaps I should analyze the data.
Fine.
We know that whenever a portal opens and closes, there is residue left behind that resembles sand. But that is only a result of opening and closing, and not necessarily something that we can track for future, as far as we know. Maybe I should go and analyze the piece of carapace that we collected on Nimbus and the samples of sand and see if I can find any sort of signatures or ways to predict.
We have the sand machine right here.
Yes, we don't need necessarily any more sand at the moment. I have enough, to my knowledge, to at least begin cursory analyses.
Do you think we could both do some research to gain
I
the...
absolutely think you
insights.
could. I'm going to have the four of you make separate rolls on different things.
Okay.
So I'm going to need an Arcana check from Kane. I'm going to need a history check from Ewan. I'm going to need a technology check. Actually, yes, a technology check from Scott. And an investigation check from Jove Thor.
And okay, I'm roughly how much longer, based on our perception, do we have in the intergap left? Does that matter? Or is it just
It's
kinda...
not super matter. It's going to be one of those things that once the scene's over, we can...
Okay, gotcha.
Because you're in the intergap.
Right.
10.
10. Okay. From your conversation you just had, the only thing that sticks out in your mind that could potentially relate was the word anomaly.
I know how it works for me, but for them, and sensing it, there was only that one time. Don't know if I'm at that point yet.
Ewan.
11.
11. You recall when you were standing watch outside of an ORB, they would often have to communicate directly with a distant dish before they were able to open an intergap portal. That meaning that if you remember the conversation we just had, somebody had mentioned that how did they know that it was going to be opened? Well, anybody who has high enough clearance would know that it was going to be opened. Like air traffic control is allowing it to turn on. So all across the solar system, you'd be able to theoretically, momentarily know that a portal was going to be opened before it happened.
Gotcha.
That's what you get with an 11. You don't get any details.
Yeah.
25.
25. This is technology. Okay. So from witnessing the nuclear blast and analyzing the data footage that your mind's eye had managed to record, you process, and the nuclear blast sticks out to you. And you recognize that following the blast, there was a period of basically like an ultra vacuum moment. Managed to sweep all of that energy into one small point before it was entirely gone. It was similar to a black hole, but it had to be created by something. It's likely that they caused the blast to absorb the energy.
Oh, okay. So the blast from the ship exploding? Gotcha. Okay.
They were interested in its energy.
Uh, 11.
Taking all of those puzzle pieces together,
Yeah.
the hope, you try. You know, based on your 11, energy plus communication plus the anomaly. You know the fourth piece of this puzzle. All I'm going to give you are these creatures.
Energy.
Obviously, yes, but these creatures are connected to those three details, enabling them to show up when they did.
You said, sorry, energy, communication, and what was the
Energy, communication, and the anomaly.
Anomaly. Plus blank equals creatures. Just have to figure out what that blank is. It's like a math question.
Find X.
Find the blank, but yes.
Interestingly enough, I like your equation metaphor. It's a good place to start. Because in the same way, creatures minus something equals two other things. Right? So creatures minus communication equals what? Right? You can play that direction because it does kind of work if you wanted to explore that way. Now, maybe it's convoluted, but it is an option. When you have not a whole lot to go on.
Right.
Okay, we got a lot of middling rolls.
I know. I was very...
Yeah, Scott was the one to give you a lot of good
Yes.
detail analyzing that loop.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you Google things.
We don't
understand.
have the internet at the moment.
Do we?
We're not on Earth.
We're in the intergap.
Yeah,
we
that's
want to be able to
And I
communicate
can
with
sort of
anything.
help. I'm not
Right.
locking behind information. You guys are going to go to Neptune and stuff's going to happen.
Right.
But if you wanted to think deeply, you can remember all the times that the anomaly occurred or when it was seen and in what context. You can remember any time the intergap was used and maybe any communications that were had in and outside the ship, in and around intergap travel, right? Or any time that energy was a large part of the conversation, or batteries or something in the midst of anything in this adventure. Right? Those details, stringing them along, may answer some questions.
Okay.
Based on the evidence that I've observed, I believe these creatures are attracted to great power sources. They may even use them for their travel.
Is that why Kane's disappeared here and there? Maybe?
I think Kane does that on his own.
Yeah.
Do you?
Maybe. Or perhaps we've been connected the whole time.
If I may, what caused your superpowers?
It was here. A situation much like that one, but without the blast. Just a leak. I was the only one. For so long, and yet it was over so fast.
Your powers are connected to nuclear radiation?
At least somewhat, yes. But also to this place. I can feel it.
The best that we can tell is he spent moments, yet a indeterminately long time, exposed to intergap radiation.
Intergap radiation? Specifically?
I mean,
Well, you mentioned a leak. Was that the ship's core? Was that...
Yes,
So then, no, it was not the intergap. It's just...
it was both.
What is the half-life in a nuclear reactor when it's taking place instantaneously for a long period of time?
It wasn't the whole time. Besides, in here there is no time.
But to answer your question, if it's all happening at once, the half-life's very short.
Are you telling me he has a Marvel superhero origin story?
Yeah.
Without
Radiation.
without the spider bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's radiation in space in a secret, eternal gateway.
In a place without time.
Captain Marvel.
It for sure is the most plausible superhero origin story that is out there.
Captain Marvel.
Love it. No, we don't talk about her.
No, I
kind
certainly would have died if I had been anywhere else. But since I wasn't killed instantly, then there was all the time and no time to not die. And it didn't go out. Something pulled me away. But I still don't know why.
I'm just having trouble sifting through what was Al and what was already there.
When you made him? Or...
I'm just trying to piece together the pieces. What is Al pushed domino style on, and what was already pieces on the board, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What moves did he play that caused a change in the moves from the other player?
Because it has crossed my mind that Al could very well be the cause of this. If he was so focused on stopping it.
Yes, but I can see that. But the question, yes, a follow-up question is, what did Kane's friends react to Al reaching out, or were they already on their way and Al reacted to them?
He shrugs big time.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's not a answer that we have, and I think
It also leads us to think that... Tell me, would Al fight a losing battle?
Would you?
Yes.
I don't... We know you would.
That's the human spirit.
I don't know if I would before I developed my logic unit faculties.
So then, we assume that Al thinks he's going to win.
Which leads us to assume he has a winning strategy.
Well, then we need
Hence
to
why
talk
the
to
big
him.
robots.
We should talk to him.
Yes. Well, we need to get to Pluto. So, we're going to be coming out at Neptune. Do we need to make a stop to gather supplies or stop at Neptune for any reason? Or do we head straight on to Pluto?
We'll be
We need
coming
to stop
out.
at Neptune, at least restock what we've used up.
We'll be coming out of an ORB. It'll be interesting to
Should-
see what the situation.
Should be, especially since they're going to be expecting a large freighter, and all they're going to be getting is us.
Oh. Shoot.
Not yet.
Hopefully they don't shoot at us. But yes, it's going to be interesting.
Are there other survivors that followed us through? Did they all go back through the portal?
They all went back towards Earth from what I could see.
Survivors? They were all absorbed in the blast.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
don't think that it...
Before I put a pin in my thoughts on this, I thought I might notice one thing. Scott, you were never part of the process. You were never part of the fall. So anything that you've added to the circumstance is purely circumstantial. But the three of them, their pieces, are seemingly very important to whatever this puzzle that Al is playing.
Perhaps he's adapted his algorithm. Perhaps I'm the only one who can get close enough to him without him expecting it.
The way you say that, it sounds like we may want to destroy Al, but that is not a given at the moment. We need to investigate, see his plans, and if he is needed, and if... I mean, I say we defend ourselves if we're attacked, but I do not think that we should... I don't think we should necessarily do a seek and destroy mission for Al without gathering additional data.
I would urge caution, because while we do want to investigate his plan, whether it's through a malfunction or through calculation, Al seeks to kill us at this point.
Like I said,
Oh, yes.
defend ourselves if needed, but do not necessarily seek out his destruction.
Whatever part to
No
play.
guarantees.
Whatever part to. Guarantees, indeed, but whatever part to play you were, you're no longer relevant to the plan. So.
Or it never was.
Perhaps one still is. One who has not been affected by my presence.
Oh.
You're thinking, Rupert?
Or
He was one of the originals.
perhaps, like you said, he might be still playing, and trying to kill you is like trying to lure Mr. Hayes. It's all misdirection.
He was certainly affected by you, as was I.
Well, perhaps we could get a better grasp of the situation from a system-wide view from the ORB on Neptune.
Agreed.
Good call.
And Scott, I think we should try and contact Rupert and send him your recording so that he knows that he may not trust us, but there is a danger out there that he needs to be prepping for.
Agreed.
Yes.
All right.
At the other end of the portal, you see a white light, reflection of the sun against an icy mass. Surrounded by a blue haze, you recognize this to be the core of Neptune. The core being the planet. Neptune is an ice planet surrounded by gas. You recognize, based on history, that this is you're coming up on what's known as Triton's Terrace, which is a sturdy ice shelf that offers a panoramic view of Neptune's moon Triton from its location. The ORB was built after the existing terrace and has taken over the Moon Glance Observatory, which is a state-of-the-art facility monitoring celestial phenomena. So as soon as you exit, you're going to come upon this facility, and then a sort of main commerce hub with sort of a trade terminal attached to it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything with that in mind that you'd like to prepare for, or just kind of tell me how exactly you plan to emerge from the Intergap Gateway, the IGG, without getting yourselves in either a world of trouble or either explaining yourselves and then potentially finding yourself in an okay spot? So it's sort of, I just don't know what you're planning to do, but that will obviously depend on how I react.
Right.
Well then, gentlemen, shall we cloak?
Yeah. So out of character, cloaking would allow us to just zoom through. The gate opens. They're expecting the big ship.
Well, the gate is open. The gate is open for a moment.
Right. But like when we exit, they will be expecting the big ship. If we're cloaked, they won't see anything. There would be questions, and then we could go out and just fly around. So I feel like that'd probably be the best, and then contact Rupert after we decloak.
And then find out where the nearest ORB is on Neptune.
We'll be right where we're at.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll find a place on vector of approach.
Well, I don't know what we're going to be coming out to, but whatever we find, we'll have to take it in stride.
Yeah.
Whoever we are on the other side, it's been grand.
It's been 1,000.
Cloak us, Mr. Pilot,
Sure.
and let's see what there is to see.
The ship cloaks, and you push on the gas, the nuclear gas, and you out into the icy air. Looking around, you see blasts, ash, ruins, remains of what used to be what I described. Instead,
Oh, shoot.
it is a facility that seemed to have been attacked. You see piles of snow and ice. Again, blue haze surrounds this entire scene. Very monochrome, the way that you're looking at it. And then you also see, I would say, maybe limbs, humanoid and like our friends, as well as some sand scattered throughout. There is no one waiting for you. But you look around, you do see some movement on the nearby horizon. Looks like 2 or 3 humanoid shapes that are running away from the facility in the midst of an icy field.
Over there.
You got it.
Landing on the ground, you recognize might be difficult as you hear a sort of... As you get close, you recognize landing might be extremely dangerous. Falling through is imminent.
Glacier issues.
Lower the
Nice.
ramp.
No. It's a bad idea.
Let's see if
Not
we
sturdy.
No, lower the ramp while you're flying.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get closer, see if we can, what we can tell about these people, and if we think that they can be, or aren't too much of a threat. We'll lower the ramp, you hover, and we'll send down a rope, or a rope ladder to get them up.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Joe Thor's gonna, as we're flying up to him, he's gonna.
The ship is down. You guys are like in front of where they're walking. They're pushing. You see like the silhouettes against the white refraction, and they're like holding backpacks and they're pushing themselves through the snow.
Can
There's
we?
3 of them.
What can we tell about them other than they're escaping wearing backpacks?
The ramp opens down. Jovthor hangs on to the hydraulic, and he's sort of like looking. He covers his eyes, and he puts on his goggles, and his goggles like change to sunglasses, and he's able to process the light a lot better. They have immediately become less like silhouettes and more human. They're human, and they are wearing the typical coverings of being an outdoor worker. All 3 of them look very disheveled.
2 or 3?
3 of them.
Okay. I thought you said 2 earlier.
I think I said 2 or 3,
Oh, okay.
but there's 3 of them.
Okay, 3. Okay.
I can't tell you what's going on.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Jovthor, what's your wisdom mod?
All right, 0.
Okay.
Great.
You know what? I can defend myself.
Good.
I can do a little shocky shock.
So they're
if needed.
walking toward, like you're like looking out. Your tail sort of blows in the icy wind, and your jacket flaps. It's red, and you look out and you just see these people coming, and they're like huddling themselves, holding their backpacks, trying to walk through the sand, or not sand, through the ice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold action. I'll attack if they do anything weird.
Sure.
Jovthor is going to yell as loud as he can, "Need a ride?"
Yes, please let us on the ship.
Ewan, lower down. Don't land.
Go to make a piloting check. Hold steady.
Scott, help me with the ropes. Oh, no, Kane, help me with the ropes.
What? Okay.
19.
He holds the ship steady.
All right. Jovthor is going to throw out a cable to the down there and attach it to, I assume that there's a winch or something that
Sure.
that will help bring it up, and waits until the first person secures themselves, and then he'll throw on the winch and bring them up.
So the first person gets on, the second person gets on, and the third person gets on, and you begin to pull them up.
I'm watching them to see if they're like aliens in disguise, or if they've been poisoned, or if they've got any kind of weird.
What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is, where the heck is it? +1.
Okay. 3 people get on. Everything's normal. And they dry themselves off and sort of get the sand and ice off of themselves.
Jovthor's going to take their backpacks and kind of push them kind of farther away from them, like try not to be obvious about it, but just off to the side.
Noticing the sand, Scott's gonna silently over the radio, "Kane, come down here and inspect them."
I already did that.
You have text to speech, don't you?
I helped him.
What's
Robot.
what is your wisdom mod,
What do
Kate?
you mean silently
'Kay.
over the radio?
Meaning I don't say it out loud. I just say it on the frequency.
Yeah.
Three
so
three people here. Everything looks good. And they're like, "Thank you." One of them, a young man, says, "Thank you so much. I'm very thankful. We barely survived the blasts."
What happened? We just arrived and came upon this mess.
Well, they basically tell you a story of how everything was totally normal. 3 portals opened up, covering all of their flanks, and they were unable to deal with the fact that swarms poured out of these black holes, essentially, and then grabbed as many people as possible, and then left.
I'm going.
If you guys couldn't fight back, how we saw bodies of some creatures out there that were not humanoid. How do you know what happened there?
No, we barely managed to get away.
How did you get away?
here comes the minigame. There are 3 people. 1, 2, and 3. And until you ask their names, they are 1, 2, and 3. And even if you do ask their names, we'll continue to refer to them as 1, 2, and 3 for the
Okay.
sake of this
Minigame.
shell game. Something's off. And until Ewan gets down here, the wisdom saves have been made. And all 3 of you believe wholeheartedly or are unable to see through any sort of illusory things.
Is there one way out of this cargo hold where we're at?
There are 2.
There's the back space and there's a side door.
I'm
That leads
going
up to the cockpit.
position myself by the backspace, and then I'm going to, while I stand there, while they're talking, I'm going to have memory position herself kind of out of sight, but still blocking the side.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, you have no reason. It's so hard, but you have no reason to believe that these people would ever harm you or hurt you. They just seem like.
Yes.
I mean,
Joe Thor just thinks
I can
that
almost see you smiling when you say
circumstantially,
that.
Yeah, no, circumstantially, you're allowed to.
I'm
just
just
letting
being
you know.
cautious because
from
we're
a-
dealing with interdimensional beings.
So from all 3 of your perspectives, despite the strange amoral nature of this whole situation.
Okay. I just would have done
No,
that
you're
anyway.
good. I love it. I
just
love it.
Didn't get a chance to say
I'm
it.
into it. I really don't think it's a problem. I'm just saying that
Right now, we're not suspicious.
1, 2, and well, no, you're suspicious, but 1, 2, and 3, they're all human.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Yep.
until he comes back here.
Yeah.
How is the ORB still online?
That's a great question. Did any of you guys
I should have also referred to the scenario that as soon as you exited, the ORB snapped itself shut as it always does.
Right. Did we see how was the structure of the actual building for the ORB? Like, was it was also attacked?
Fine.
It was fine. It was
Is it weirdly fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the only
Interesting.
thing not touched?
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
So we're just
Back in
hovering
character.
above the
Yeah.
ice here.
Yeah.
We're flying, and all 3 of these things, number 1, 2, and 3, right?
Right.
People are not.
Right.
They're all there, and you're welcome to talk to them.
Right. Joe throw we up. And we got him in. Get us somewhere safely that we can land.
It's going to be easier said than done, but okay.
I know.
You gotta make a perception check.
With advantage or no?
Why?
Bug hunter?
Good. No, I'm looking for a place to land.
I don't
nothing-
think that's how that works, but go ahead and roll a perception check.
Kizzy, you're still up in the cockpit.
If you were back there, this would be different.
Yeah.
You're right. Probably.
I'm just playing it like Joe Thor would say.
I know, I love it.
We got him in.
You saved people's lives today.
Did we?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
We also let a lot of people
No.
down.
Saved our lives.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Are you a person, Scott?
Well, that's a
Oh,
big
wait,
big
maybe
question.
It is. No, it is right.
I think Star Trek had an episode on that.
19.
19. You see 2 points of interest. You see 2 points of interest. You know, on somewhere else on this planet, there is a floating city in a large crack water area, basically. Large crack in the ice. There's a big water area. There's a floating city. And then there is underwater. There's a location you can go to as well.
I said we go to the floating city.
The places we're going to. You probably don't want to
But
go
there's-
with us.
Yeah, there's also like
We should drop you off.
mountains and shit. You
Right.
wanted to just like land on a wilderness area.
Or, I mean, can we just park in the air?
Yeah, you could just. I mean, you could park somewhere. I just am saying in
Yeah.
terms of like safety locations.
Yeah.
Those are 2 like
The safest.
safe
Joe Fair was
havens.
going for the let's put them somewhere that they won't die.
Is there anywhere I'm thinking we'll go to the little floating city, but is there anything that catches my eye about like it being run down or something like that?
When you get outside the city, I will describe it.
Sure.
For now, you just get them
We'll head
on
that
the
way,
on
yeah.
the sort of ping that you're looking for locations.
All right.
You just continue to fly
Right.
towards the city.
Oh, Joe Thor will be down, and he will get the three of them hot drinks, tea, something, in our fabricator for food wise, and be like, What are each of your names? What do you guys do? It looks like you guys are laborers, but what specifically do you work on?
Well, you get a conversation between the three of them, and basically the best way to do this is to play Dungeons and Dragons. So you're gonna make an insight check on number 1.
Let's see, just making sure. Insight, wisdom. That is 10. Very nice neutral.
I'm down there with him. Can I?
Yeah,
insight as
absolutely.
well?
You absolutely may.
24.
Nice.
So you're talking to number 1. He introduces himself as number 1, and he says,
His name is number 1.
for,
Yes.
for the sake of this
for the sake of the conversation.
example,
Number
That's
one.
funny.
and he says, "Yeah, I'm number 1.
I'm Juan.
I've kind of been on Neptune my whole life, and I worked over in I'm a welder, actually. Ain't nothing better I can do than weld."
We need good welders.
And you continue to talk to number 2. Go ahead and make some insight checks. There's people present.
I'll make an insight check.
Oh, you're gonna be there as well? Fun.
What? I'm just standing in the room. Remember?
love
I'm,
it. I
I'm
love it.
blocking the entrances.
I
I
need
love
to
it.
use.
Would you like to give yourself advantage?
I need to use a different dice.
Me?
Yeah, you have a friend there.
It's true.
4
4?
for number 2.
Ross,
21.
use different dice.
21.
I will. For number 3, I'll use a different.
Well, I'll tell you this: if his number is 4, he doesn't have more than a +3
No,
on
my
inside.
my wisdom is a big fat modifier of 0,
Let's see what I get.
so I just get straight rolls.
Ooh. Man, even with the advantage. 7.
So number 2 is like I am not sure what you're asking me, but I'm pretty chill. So lay off, dude.
I can hear
He's-
the red flags in that sentence.
He's a Gen Xer.
And
Or Gen Alpha.
and Kane, yeah, it's an alien.
Joe Thor would just be like, teenage years, man.
I'm going to talk to number 3.
Okay, go ahead and talk to number 3. Go ahead and make some insight
Do I
checks.
get an advantage again?
Yeah, why not?
Are we at the
Oh,
city?
wait, okay. No, I did not see that
No,
result.
I'm doing this before we get to the city.
Okay.
21 the third time.
Okay.
Second time.
That's better.
Better.
19.
19.
Hey.
11.
11. What you gonna roll against the third one?
I did.
What'd
It was
you roll?
21 again.
21. All right, so the third one starts talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm for sure an alien."
Just casual.
No,
just straight up.
he's like, I farm on this planet
What do you farm?
How?
wheat.
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Just given the severity of the weather on this planet, it would be very difficult. What type of strain of
The
wheat?
first guy comes back in and says, "See, I'm not sure why you're questioning that guy. He's chill. He's like I've known him since I was in kindergarten."
I'm just asking because scientifically, I find it very impressive that he is able to.
See,
farm
my
wheat.
layoff now extends to them. So,
Well,
Step
you
back.
can lay off me, my
I'm going to
friend.
cast a twinned Dispel Magic.
oh yeah, okay, tool. That's fun. So instantly 2 carapaced creatures become visible to you as you see that they are twice the size of the people they are attempting to allure you into believing they are. And then
knew it.
both of them sit still and are like,
Aha!
roll initiative.
Do I roll on
And the
this? or
guy
no?
goes,
Oh my gosh.
"What are you doing? I went to kindergarten with that guy. What'd you do to him?"
I didn't
Do
dispel
you,
him.
do you want me to roll on that
What?
too or no?
No.
I didn't dispel him.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Do you want Jackson?
No. What's fun is that it's the shell game, but one was human.
One was
Only
human.
one was human.
Do you want me in initiative or no?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Come on. Join the fun.
Well, since I'm piloting, I didn't know.
All right. Let's just see who rolled the highest number.
16.
16.
That bounced.
7.
7?
10.
10?
Tonight is not
20.
my night for rolls.
20. Wow. All right. So you are first. You hear.
Which we all know.
I walk out. I hear that. I see one. I see both.
Do you?
Pistol just shoot.
Wait, so
You're still in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you're still in the driver's seat. You're flying.
I said I got out.
Yeah. Really?
You
autopilot.
okay.
He said he just walked in.
Yeah.
Okay, just put on autopilot. Okay.
I did say that. I did say I walked in.
Hey, if a 747's got it, a spaceship's got it. You know.
Right? I mean, that's
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He hit go, and then the ship is flying in that direction.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So what do you
I
do?
clicked fast travel. I shoot.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, 29.
I did not expect this, so give me a second. I thought we were going to have much more time in these ship circumstances. I guess not.
Well, when
I'm
you have
firing with the swarm pistol if it
when
makes
you-
you feel any better.
when you have someone who can dispel magic,
I know
and
it sort of
rolls well.
it doesn't ruin the scenario, but it certainly made it more engaging for me.
Well,
Yes.
that's why I was asking if I had advantage when I rolled perception earlier.
This is where I miss your little initiative postcards.
I know I need to get them
dry
back
erase
out,
card.
but I didn't expect. Well, I'm actually just getting the book out, but the book's over there. I'm just
Yeah.
pulling them out here. Okay. So what did you roll?
29.
And 29 hits for sure.
Yeah. You think so? Mm-hmm. Cool.
I hope so.
I like that you think so. Mm-hmm. And that's 15 damage.
15. Write it down for me. Do it.
is this number 2?
2.
2.
Yep, I got it. 15.
Whichever
my turn
one was
next.
clearly an alien.
It is indeed your turn next.
That's-
Yes.
Actually,
I have
wasn't.
second attack.
All right.
So this creature is pink with purple-ish carapace,
I'll just roll again.
and it basically looks like a tyrannid, and it's pissed. It has massive gums that extend a maw of basically every tooth is a fang, and its little arms, like T-Rex arms, are down there, and it just goes.
I have a second attack.
So, 20?
No, I understand.
yeah.
Go ahead.
20 to hit.
Oh, natural 20 or just a 20?
Just a
Regular.
20.
Oh, okay, sure, that hits. Sorry, I'm excited to attack.
You're fine. That is 13 damage.
13 damage on top of the 15 it's already taken.
Radiant.
28.
28 damage.
Radiant.
Now
No,
it's-
wait, yours is piercing.
It is piercing. You're right. No, this one's radiant because I'm using the swarm pistol.
Good.
Oh wait,
So
nope.
piercing
I rolled the
is
die.
piercing its tongue.
I rolled the dice for ballistic rifle, so we'll go with that. Yeah, it's piercing. Pop pop.
So how does my turn work with
Force of habit.
memory?
Well, all right.
Echo.
So with your echo, you
echo.
basically have to decide who you're going to do with what. You have 3 pieces of your turn. You have the movement, the bonus action, and the action, and those 3 things can be split among the 2 of you.
Okay.
But you cannot split part of your movement with each. You have to choose one or the other.
Okay. Well,
Nah, I mean, I guess you could split your movement, sure. You could move in tandem. I like it, but it's obviously 15 feet for both of you.
sure. Well, I've had memory or echo be silent, just kind of standing in the back.
Yep.
Does she get a surprise attack? Since she's kind of mean.
Based on your
It's
ability to sit
two
there for a
rows.
minute and not be detected, yes.
Okay. And she basically just has my stats.
She is your stats, yes.
Okay. Well, then I will surprise attack with a repeater blaster on the one closest to memory.
Okay. Roll to
Which
hit
is?
with advantage.
I
He
don't
gets the
know
one
which
attack per
that
round,
is.
so this is his movement and action.
It's a- Wow.
Did you get that 20?
I got 2 6s.
Ooh, that's bad.
But it's
great.
+7 or +5, I guess. So 11.
So you fire, and the carapace deflects the
Damn.
blast.
All right. And then I guess Scott will
Bonus action.
bonus action stealth.
All right, yeah, he runs over to a crate, hides.
Well,
roll.
Scott already is stealth. You need to have Echo stealth.
Is Scott already stealth?
Sure.
Okay.
Scott didn't move.
But he was talking. I didn't know if that gave him away or not.
Oh. What it?
Scott needs to stealth.
Okay. So then Scott will stealth,
Got it.
and then she has movement, right?
No, you already. Wait.
She moved a little bit to get in, so you moved to hide.
Okay, and that's all our movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're theater of the mind right now.
All right, so 16 plus 11. So 27.
Nice.
Invisible. Wait, actually, what'd you say? What's the total?
27.
27. Yeah, invisible. Just gone. You hear in your mind.
In my mind.
Yeah, they have telepathy.
He's a robot.
I don't care. He's got a logic unit. That's how I got around that. Got him. All right, so
Electrical signals, son.
the next highest roll of the creature over here was a 10.
10.
Did you beat a 10?
I was a 10
All right, you may go.
back in the day.
What are you talking about, Andy? You're still a 10.
These things are like 8 feet tall and thick.
What do you mean
With
these
2
things?
C's.
Yep, there's 2 of them. You would call these not the failures, but the takers.
No.
These aren't the failures. What?
No.
I thought you were going to say they're the takers.
I fully expected that. Too.
I'm just watching you.
That's why I didn't.
They're bred by
close?
the dozen to scour planets for new captives, and they're vicious.
How close am I?
How close are you? How close do you want to be?
Don't you dare do fireball.
Blow our
will
ship up.
not.
Talk about a nuclear blast. Yeah. That'd be dope.
Stop shooting my ship.
Nah, I'll just do the normal. Hardlight needle one of them. 6 damage.
Pick one and give it 6 damage.
2.
Right? 2.
He goes. The takers do not make that sound.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, so 2 is at 34 damage.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he's not bloodied yet.
No, I know. I'm just.
Yep. Making sure everybody knows.
Yep.
So is it my turn now? All
Yeah.
right. So I'm going to walk over to Echo, which is literally just a duplicate of you. So you can mark her hit points. If you think it's overpowered, just wait till I hit this guy.
Oh.
I'm gonna make 3 melee attacks.
Ooh. With one?
Yikes.
What?
Just one of them has to be? Oh, good lord.
Natural 20 on the first one.
Oof. Is he, thank God we didn't name him.
He's number 2.
That's
I
a
don't-
designation, not a number. That's not
This
a name.
one is
Mine
a
is
does a
pretty as
12
number
hit.
2.
No.
Crappy.
And then does a 13 hit.
Nope.
All right. So the natural 20 is going to be a total of
Bad.
18 psychic damage. Wow. Well, it's not all psychic. Some of
I
it's
was going to
slashing.
say, like, what?
Some of it's slashing, some of it's psychic.
You know.
Oh, one of those is that? Wait, it says 3 melee attacks or 2 range attacks, which means I hit claw, tail. And the tail missed. Okay. So that was a claw attack.
Okay.
Now it is the one.
Holy shark.
Now it is number 1 who runs in the direction of
What?
Kane.
Maybe number 3.
No.
Oh, sure.
Oh, wait.
Entity number 3, but monster number 1 runs up to Kane and is like, is going to go for the pounce, which is just making 3 melee attacks. I get claw, tail. Natural 1 on the die. It's not going to cut it. Does a 15 hit.
It could. What's the other one?
Natural 20.
That's probably going to hit.
Does a 15
Yeah.
get hit?
Mm,
Well, natural 20 does hit. And that's the tail.
yeah. No, I'll let it hit.
So both of these are going to hit. All right. So you're going to take 9 damage. Do you want to know any
What
of...
kind?
Okay. It's going to be 5 slashing and 4 psychic. And then here comes the tail.
All right. I'm going to gain resistance to slashing.
That's a good choice. As the tail comes in for the slash, you're going to take 12 slashing damage.
Oof.
You can half it yourself. And then 8 psychic damage.
Damn.
Ow.
I'm going to yell on the comms. Or like sternly say on the comms. Ewan, we need to get these things out of the ship. Take us into orbit.
He's right there.
What?
I am right there.
But I'm saying it because I'm
Yeah.
stealth.
Oh, I see. You're in stealth.
I see.
He can say it in his mind.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, his helmet.
Basically, these things are velociraptors, but they're pink and they're nasty.
Yeah.
They're
Understood.
going to
Love that.
mess us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
If we just try to
nasty.
brute force it in this small, confined room.
nasty.
Orbit?
Yeah, like alien style.
Wait
you
a
know?
minute. Can't they breathe in space? They came out of a swarm.
I don't care if they breathe or not. Let's get them out of the ship. I say everyone hold on and we open up the airlock.
Not my supplies.
Sorry, dude. Do you want to die?
All right, so we're back to the
Yeah.
top.
No,
which is,
I haven't.
Oh,
gone.
you haven't gone? You're at the bottom?
I'm at the bottom.
Gross. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Go ahead.
The one that has not taken any damage
So
yet.
one of them has pounced on Kane, and that's the one we're talking about.
Gotcha. Obviously not within reaching distance. If I was at the top, I would have shocking grasped them. But 2 shots with my repeater blaster. So shot 1, 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
17 does hit. Okay, so 2d6 plus 1. 5. And then shot 2 does not hit. Unless 8. Yeah,
8 does not hit.
yeah, didn't think so.
It turns to you. And you see it's like, it's going to jump at you next. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're back to the top of the round. Ewan, you see the situation unfurling. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot at one, and whether I hit it or not, my second, I'm gonna get back in the.
Well, you
chair.
can make 2 attacks and then
Yeah, and then move.
Then that's what I'll do.
So then you do that.
You just won't be able to use the ship.
That's fine.
A shell flies out the side, and then he boom, fires the next one because he's got
25 to hit.
That hits. My goodness, my man has a gun.
8. I do too.
16 damage.
Whoa! This is number 2 or 1?
Whatever one I've been shooting at.
Number 2.
Yeah.
The one that's attacking Echo.
Yeah. I got 2 net
Echo,
8s on a
Echo.
D8.
Yeah, dude.
That was great.
Nice.
Nice job.
No pun intended. Or rhyme.
Good at D&D. Congrats.
Yeah, for once my rolls are not awful. Second attack is 17
That hits.
with 11 damage.
How much damage is that thing taking?
61.
Very bloodied. You see this green ooze bleed out of the creature. It's not acid.
Cool. I'm going back to the chair.
I just thought you guys should know it's not like a xenomorph.
Thanks.
All right, you run back to the chair.
Locking the door behind me, too.
Oh, okay. Bonus action.
Yeah.
You guys are in the cargo hold.
Just the doorknob latch. Just like,
All right, now it is Scott. Scott, you've been locked in a room with 2 monsters. What do you do?
double it and give it to the next person.
That's funny. That's really good.
All right. I'll go ahead and surprise attack the one that is on. Which one's weaker? The one that's on Kane or the one that's on Echo?
The one that's
that
on
is
Echo.
Echo is the one who's been shot more.
I'm
Yes.
going to attack the weaker one.
Okay. The one that's bloodied.
Yes. And so I'll do surprise attack. Is that advantage?
Scott
then?
appears out. He gets flanking with himself and goes for the attack.
Oh my gosh.
Why'd you roll some crap?
Buns, man.
Wow.
Let's see. Even with a. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just keep it as a blaster. It's a 10. It's a 10 hit.
No.
Yeah, I bet it didn't.
Goes wide.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action stealth then, like in the spot that I was hiding because I didn't move because I shot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use Memory's movement, Echo's movement
There you go.
to
She's like right next to it.
yeah. I'm gonna use her movement to run and
To dash.
dash.
Well, you can't. I mean, she could run. She could move the rest of the. I mean, she has,
Yeah,
she has
use bonus
30 feet of
action.
movement, so she just moves.
Yeah, she moves.
And then he's going to be like, blah, 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 and attack her with an attack.
I'm sure he's got a ton of movement too. So.
Attack of opportunity, too.
He takes an attack of opportunity against
Oh,
her.
that's
Unless you
right.
want a bonus action with her and then have her move.
bonus action.
Bonus action disengage to not
Oh wait,
do that.
I think I get. Do I get free disengages?
With
That's
a bonus
bonus
action.
action.
yeah, I'll bonus action disengage.
That means
But
you
that
can't
means you
hide.
can't hide, right? Yeah.
Well, I'm not near any of them, right? One's engaged with
Echo and
Not me.
or
Echo and Kane.
Echo and Kane. Oh, there's only two. That's right.
There's only two of these creatures.
Okay.
Ferocious.
Yeah, one's normal.
Okay.
One is just a dude going, ah!
So it's not the one.
Okay. I'll have her bonus action disengage
Okay.
and run over.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good
So,
job. I like it. Good,
sorry.
Good choice. I like it. Picasso. Now it is Kane.
All right. There's a thing right in front of me, and I don't like that.
Its nasty tongue is waving in your crooked face.
Kane is going to say to everyone in this room, believe in me.
You're having a lot of fun.
Are we doing a spirit bomb?
He's gonna do his heart connection thing.
If you'd be willing to spend your reaction, I can get an extra D6
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
all friendly creatures, and I'm assuming that includes memory also.
It includes Echo. Yeah.
Does the mechanic believe in me?
Does Echo?
No, the
does-
mechanic.
Does the mechanic? Does
Go for
Juan.
No.
No, wait,
Leo?
welder. Sorry, welder.
Oh.
You're talking about the welder guy. The welder guy is Leo's up in the freaking front going, ah!
Not Leo. He's chilling with the welder.
The welder guy's like, I believe in you. I should have rolled for him. Let's find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he does not believe in you. I'm sorry.
No.
He goes, screw that, and he tries to hide. Sorry,
It's because I'm attacking
I
his
rolled
friends.
a 5.
He knew them
Couldn't-
from childhood.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
They're still his friends in his mind.
I want to be your friend, but not this guy.
I'm going to make that heightened, though.
Ooh.
So they have disadvantage on the dex save that they need to make for this.
All
that
right.
one. Just the one guy.
Number 1 is the brown. Number 2 is the blue.
Number one.
We are number one.
The large.
All right. So this is a what save?
Dexterity.
Dexterity on the brown. On that would be a 16, and then on the other one that would be a 14.
Perfect. Because the 14 is less than the 16 required for my spell save DC.
Oh no! So who are you attacking? Both?
No, just the one.
Oh, which one?
It's only one target. The guy right in front of me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just blasting.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
I thought I was making them both.
With his care beam.
I could. I
Care
chose
Bears.
Iron Man.
No, Care Bear. He's the Care Bear.
not to. Only 18.
He's blue.
18 damage.
Why are you? Oh.
18's
Yes.
a lot.
18 damage to number
Radiant
1.
damage.
18 radiant damage to number 1. He is not resistant to that. If you can believe it, he's resistant to psychic damage.
What? No.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you there.
I never would have guessed.
Man, I should
right.
fight him then.
All right, so number 1 is finally taking some damage, and he goes, guess what?
Yeah, he's taken damage before. I shot him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Not
So
fatally.
he's taken 23 damage.
It's fun when I don't know if they're going to die or not. I get to just be mindless.
Yeah.
All right, so now it is my
gone.
turn. So number 1 is going to go. Number 1 is attacking Kane. Kane just blasted him. Yep, he just blasted him. And so he turns to, if you recall, Jovthor, and he's going to run at Jovthor because Jovthor shot at him earlier. I teased that. I guess if a blast of energy is coming his way, he's going to attack you. Sorry. So he's going to attack Kane. Here we go. 3 attacks. You know it's coming. This is a lot.
Hold on.
Ooh. All right. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. The rest, I'm assuming, will with a 21 and a,
I'm going to go ahead and say 21 doesn't hit.
and then they,
Shadow Shield.
and then a 25.
That's plus 8 to my AC, putting me at 23.
So one of them does hit. One of the claws is going to hit. So you're going to take. So he puts up a bit of energy to block the incoming attack, and it blocks it. And then the second one shatters that energy and goes for the bite. And so you're going to take. As you resist, are you still resistant to slashing damage? All right. So he's going to take 5 slashing damage, and you can have that yourself. And then you're going to take 4 psychic damage. And then the other one, number 2, is attacking Echo. And Echo has just fled, so he has no target. He looks around, and the closest enemy is...
Jeff Thor has a
His
coin if you
childhood
wanna flip
friend.
The
a coin.
guy!
No! I knew it! Collateral damage!
And the guy's like, no! We're going to see what happens when all 3 attacks come his way. His miserable way.
Nat 20 on one of them, I swear.
Let me just tell you, I rolled a natural 3, a natural 5, and a natural 13. All of them hit.
Does this guy have an AC of negative
This
1?
guy basically goes, we were friends! And then the being sort of pounces on him, goes straight for his neck, pulls out a lot of it, and then it sort of splats in the way. And this guy goes from going, ah! And then that's it. He's dead as he dies.
We are not
Ripped
good.
apart.
We are not good at protecting civilians.
He's dead as he dies.
Yes. Number 1 did have a name, and it was Bob.
His name was Bob.
It was Bobbert, and Bobbert is now no more.
I was not listening.
His name is Bobbert.
Bobbert the Builder cannot fix
Bobbert the welder.
Bobbert the welder.
it. Welder cannot fix it.
He is dead.
Not anymore.
Middle name Tom, last name Ado. Bob the Tomato.
Oh.
Bobbert?
Bobbert.
A tomato? All right, anyway, now that Bob is dead, we move on
To Jove.
to Jove Thor.
Jove Thor.
Come on, monkey magic, let's go!
He's gonna shoot
no!
in a vain attempt to save Bobbert, who we don't not know.
He's being torn asunder.
You're the one who asked him his name.
He never said
Flesh
Nat 20.
flown everywhere.
Nat 20.
Oh my
The
gosh.
sound of that.
That's a nice
Send it
balance.
away.
Do we know which number this is? I believe
Yes,
we do.
this is 2.
This is number 2.
This is number 2.
Yeah, it was attacking Echo earlier, yeah.
Yes. Okay, then 2d6 plus 1, and I will do a extra.
He's gonna pump it.
Yes, pump
Louder.
it. So that's, let's see.
Pump it.
That's an extra d6. So that's 12 damage.
All right, I
Leave
take
it in
12
there for a
damage.
second.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that we were gonna do that.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Candid camera.
See what that can did?
So that was 73 damage.
Total.
Total is
We're still alive.
okay. Just making sure.
I'm not scared.
Hey.
All right, second shot. Same guy.
Perfect.
13 plus 6, 19 to hit.
Wait, did you double the dice?
Oh, I did not double the dice.
Yeah, on a natural 20, you double the dice.
Yeah.
So it's 11 more damage. He's at 84.
He's still alive, but that's very good.
Yeah. And then the second shot, 13, 19 to hits.
Yep. Bobbert
Just-
is being torn to shreds as
Right.
blasts of energy are
a
flying into
normal
the side
shot.
of this creature.
The point is you
that
tried.
is 9 additional damage.
9, what's the total?
93.
93
He is still alive.
total damage.
I bet it's
Good
100.
lord.
93, 93.
I bet it's 100.
All right. Yeah.
That is the sound of Bob's death.
Was.
No.
Jove Thor just doesn't want to clean it all up.
Too late
I
for that.
cannot
Yeah.
wait until this door opens and then you're like, what happened in here? All right. We have
I get that a lot.
the top of the round is
Ewan.
you, and you are flying the ship.
Yeah.
So you go to your chair. What do you do?
I think I'm taking us to space to eject the creatures.
He's leaving orbit. Is his plan.
Scott's the
I'm
one that
sorry.
Rick said to.
He's pushing it. I love
Scott
it.
must have a plan.
Scott loves to be ejected out of windows.
He does. He really does.
It's his favorite thing.
Out of my thing.
So yeah.
Like Iron Man, he's just gonna go into space and hope it works. All right, so you begin to push out of space. You don't need to make any checks. You're just doing that. I
Yep.
love that you're doing it. Now it is Scott. Scott, you see, Bob has been slain. Jove Thor has nearly slain one of these creatures. What do you do? The thing
I'll-
is bleeding ooze, green ooze.
I'll try to help finish it off with a surprise attack.
Yep, with advantage. Here we come.
Oh my god, I hope we do. All right.
Scott jumps out of his hiding spot, and then he runs, pulls out his blade, goes for the stab.
Okay,
So
we got
heavy.
one good one. I'm glad I had advantage. Okay, so that's 13 plus. So it's blade, so plus 7, so 20. Dirty 20.
You're being
Yep, roll
best,
damage.
A bigger dice tower for those medals.
I know, right?
Got the Superman dice tower.
We just go
One
thump.
d6 plus 2. We'll do a roll to 1. Okay, that's good. So 7.
Did you hit
And
him with
then-
a surprise attack?
Oh yeah, the surprise attack.
It's like 5d6 or something.
We'll do.
Save your dice. You killed it.
We have the dice cam right now.
Yeah.
So it had anywhere between 94 and how much damage?
5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 7.
23.
So it had anywhere between 94 and how much damage?
116.
So anywhere between that, it died.
Okay.
So it's 100. Okay, so
I mean, he said it was dead when Zane rolled 7. So
It's dead.
as soon as
Doesn't
we roll
matter.
more
It's
dice
dead
than
too. Okay.
It's
5.
in pieces.
And then I
just like Bob.
And then there's another one that goes.
But now it's mad because its friend died.
What does that mean?
bonus
though?
bonus action stealth again.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Do the Jesse the dexterous method.
He dives.
15.
And you see as this creature watches you go behind the cover and is not fooled.
Not fooled at all.
Is not fooled. It has saw you. You're not hidden.
That's okay.
All right. Now it is Kane.
Why? It doesn't matter.
Why is it my turn?
Why do you resist?
It can talk?
Yeah, it always could.
Wait, to me?
Yeah.
It's always been
What's that?
talking. We
no,
just
you,
can't.
Kane.
No.
It says, why do you resist?
Why do you attack him? Not cool, man. I'm gonna shock and grasp him because he's right on top.
Ah,
Wait, you have shocking grasps too?
I do now.
Oh.
Except mine.
is radiation.
Yeah, yours is radiation. Mine's electric. It's fine.
He's a microwave.
Slightly.
He is a microwave.
Yes.
He can cook. Let him cook.
As the kids say these days.
Hey,
17?
stop it.
17 hits.
You're one of those kids.
Unfortunately.
Kane slaps him in the face.
It's not true.
Radiant slap.
Bitch slap.
Radiant slap. Nuclear slap.
How many slaps does it take to cook
That
a
is
chicken?
12 radiant damage. And he can't take reactions until his next turn.
What? I didn't want to.
I'm going to use my movement to
Oh,
walk away.
smart. And he's like, "Ah," and he tries to run at you, but he's like, kind of like,
Got slapped him in the face.
he slaps his own face. Ah. All right, whose turn is it now? Guess who? I'm gonna move.
Jovthor.
I'm gonna move. Who am I going to attack? You think? Jovthor.
Okay.
Oh, I was guessing Jovthor for whose turn it was.
No, I'm
No.
gonna. No, should I attack Jovthor? Or I guess I just got slapped in the face by
I mean,
Kane.
you're right on top of
I was moving toward. No, not anymore. I moved 30 feet away because he couldn't use attack of opportunity at me.
Oh, that's right.
All that
yeah,
talk
but I
about
have
highest
dinosaur
AC.
legs, so I'm coming for you.
I was
I
moving
mean,
toward. I was moving toward you, Jovthor.
Oh, okay.
This is for all the times that Shiv never got attacked. Here we go.
He did
I-
almost die once.
Yeah, but I nuked him.
Twice.
Here we go. Does a
times.
19 hit?
I'm
Does
gonna go ahead and say that no, it doesn't again.
okay?
Shadow
Then
Shield.
none of my attacks go through. But now that my friend is dead, make a Wisdom saving throw. This is a big deal.
Something tells me he didn't save his wisdom.
No, it just was on the edge twice. Going this way.
We have the video proof of it.
Yeah. So 12.
12? Oh. You are hit with a neural lock. And you, on your turn, may now either make a movement, a bonus action, or an action. But not more than one.
Okay. Now it hurts in two places.
All right, now it is Jovthor.
All right. As Kane was running towards me and thus being chased by the creature, I will shoot at it.
See, as Kane sits unreasonably stiff You fire at the creature.
16 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits.
That is
okay.
the AC. Congratulations. You discovered the Taker's AC should you run into them again.
All right.
When they are but fodder for you.
6 on the first shot. 6 damage. It's 29. Then second shot, and I will give it a little bit more. Assuming I hit, I will get a little bit more juice.
No one but Kane understood what this creature was saying, by the way. I just want that verbalized.
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit. And it goes. But Kane, you hear, son of a bitch.
Or the equivalent.
Which roughly translates to.
Yes, which roughly translates to, ow. Okay, now it is top of the round. We're still flying into space. I think that's a 3-round thing. What do you think?
Sure.
I feel like 3 rounds going into space.
So
It's 18 seconds. It's pretty good.
The ship's impulse speed is 3,000. It says times 100, so it's 30 times 100. So
You're
it's
pushing aggressively through Neptune's blue gas. It takes 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we are back to Scoot.
To scoot.
Scoot, what do you do?
I attack.
Okay.
Do it. You are not hidden.
Is memory?
Is Echo.
Echo.
Memory's dead. It's your fault. So,
Jeez.
Spoilers.
so you
Also, I saved her life. Thank you very much.
you can take a
twice.
you can take a bonus action right now as Echo to attempt to hide.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, you do that. Echo is trying to hide.
Do it.
Okay.
You better beat me.
17.
Where'd you go?
Oh my god. She's gonna pop right back out. Attack him.
Battle. I bet one of those
Ooh.
hits.
Yeah, it does. What is 19 plus 7?
26.
26.
It's
That
fairly
hits.
good.
Bang.
All right, she comes up with her own energy half sword, laser half sword. Slice and dices at him. And that is,
Just jumping at it.
Wow, 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 wow.
it's a D6 Aruni.
The creature
Don't forget the sneak attack.
is panicking.
Oh, yeah. Plus snack attack.
How much damage has the creature taken, Ross?
29.
I'm doing great. I'm not even bloody.
No. You're doing just fine.
Keep in mind, I've not come out to shoot at it.
I'm debating on whether or not I should just bamf out of here.
So that's 18, 19,
I still have my reaction,
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 damage.
29.
Wow.
29 laser half sword damage.
Echo no more. She comes in and is, I'm the main event. All right, now it is Kane.
And you can either move or.
He can either move, action, or movement, not more than one.
Hardly need him.
That is my replacement for the least favorite thing in the game called paralyzed.
Yeah.
I just say, nope, that's your options. Do it. It's a thing from Flea Mortals, if you're curious.
Flee, mortals.
I'm going to.
I don't remember what the condition's called, but whatever it is, that's it.
Ray Frost.
Okay.
Once again, another spell attack.
Whoa, that's not good.
It's not good. 9.
Goes wide. The energy. Now the creature turns and is pissed. I'm going to... What am I going to do? So I'm standing there. I'm next to Echo, who's got a blade. And then nearby is Kane, standing next to Jovthor. And Scott is behind some crates.
Pretending to hide.
Not hidden at all.
And I'm neural locked with Kane. So I can change my neural lock. I'm going to change my neural lock to Scott. So Scott, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
You better be wise.
I don't think I am.
Otherwise, he's going to be severely limited.
Now it only hurts.
Otherwise,
Now it only hurts in one place.
I'm not super wise, stat wise.
Scott, you can only make one of three on your turn: movement, action, or
For both?
bonus action.
Yeah.
For both memory and
That is
Scott?
you. That
Or
is
Echo
all.
and Scott?
That is total. So you can either make an action, a bonus action, or a movement.
He's
You
locked
and
down.
Echo. It's just one thing.
Okay.
This is why I've given you this ability, because takers suck.
They do.
Yeah, but you can just get it.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, I'm sorry, I should have done this for Kane. At the end of your turn, you get to make another save. So every time at the end of your turn, you
Oh.
make a save.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make a save.
Yeah. So,
So
no, you're no longer
Oh,
locked.
fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
go ahead and make it. Sure.
Yeah, it can. Sounds
I
like
have
it
no
can
dice cam?
only.
It's only 10.
Okay. Cool. Nothing happened. We're all good.
Do I get to make a save?
At the end of your turn,
I mean, oh, it's not
Yeah.
my turn yet.
No.
so I moved the neural lock, and now I'm going to make 3 attacks against Kane.
Wait, is he moving away from memory?
From Echo,
Echo.
I'm not scared. You can't make reactions
Why?
because of this effect.
Oh.
You can't take reactions. I'm sorry, I'm not reading you the whole thing because in order to pull it up, I have to download it to the computer.
It's a lot of words.
You can't take reactions, but you can do one of those 3 things.
Can't take reactions
I'm not
is very good to know.
I'm not nerfing you by giving you the paralyzed condition where you don't get to play.
What is this a character from what? Or these stat blocks from which book?
What, that?
The
Probably
neural
that.
lock, this thing, the Rothian Taker, this thing,
Yeah.
this is from
Dark
Dark Matter.
Dark
Yeah.
Matter.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
Just curious for the
I'm not using the paralyzed condition. I'm using this so that you can do stuff on your turn.
Sweet.
All right. This is really good. But Kane has the ability to just be like, meh. So let's see what he does here. Does a 21 hit? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do
I
it?
don't like it. Not again.
Well, you had 23, didn't you? Because of a spell?
I can make my AC 23, yes.
Yeah, but it's
and I
gonna
think I'm
cost
gonna do it.
him. Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing goes through, but yet another spell slot spent. Basically, he just holds up an energy shield, and this thing's like trying to attack him. The limbs, the tail, all the things, and even the bite. All right, now it is Joflor.
Just gonna take another shot.
Yep, it's right in front of your face.
Missed on the first shot. Come on, hit the second. Nope, I'm switching dice.
Yeah, because it's
know
right in
that
front of your
feeling.
face.
It's reason.
There we go. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And
Nice.
I'm gonna juice it up.
Pump it up.
Orange juice, lemon juice, apple juice.
We're here to
Lightning
line you
juice.
Let's see.
Battery.
Yeah, better.
10.
10 damage.
So you say.
How much have I taken?
68.
68.
6d8? That's kind of... Well,
6.
No.
6-0 plus 8.
I'm funny.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out if you should run away.
No, not yet. I must stay alive. I must. All right, so now we're top of the round. Ewan, you reach space.
I do.
And as you look out into space, you see a massive black hole. Just kidding.
I was supposed to
Just
say.
kidding. It's not very big, but it is a black hole nonetheless. And there is a swarm emerging from it.
That's not good.
And holding in their hands is something very, very large.
What?
Ants connected to each other around this massive structure is basically a massive reddish pill looking thing. And you can see inside of it is a bunch of liquid, and it looks like a bunch of people inside of it.
Oh. It's like a prison almost.
Yeah.
I see.
Are the people? What is the liquid made out of? People?
No.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people in this fluid.
I don't like that phrase.
It's very far away, so it's hard to tell. But yes, those are indeed people in the fluid.
And they are alive.
We hope so.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Do you want to?
She shoots the capsule.
I'm gonna shoot at the aliens carrying it.
Wait.
What? There are
It's not my
auto.
turn. Never mind.
We have 2 auto turrets, so you
Oh,
can do
fair
that.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. So you just wouldn't be able to.
To pilot, yeah.
Remember-
No, you just wouldn't be able to do it because I assume with the auto turrets they will. If you indicate what you want it to fire, it will just automatically
Yeah,
fire.
we'll
I
just
see.
fire. Yeah.
I see.
Sure. You want to shoot at it?
Sure.
All right, we're shooting.
All right, roll +7.
Woo!
12.
You hit a lot of those creatures, and they blast off into space. Some of them go. You can't hear it. It's space.
Exactly.
No one can hear you.
I kill any of them or roll damage.
But no, actually, what I'm saying is that the armor blocked it, and the armor being these creatures.
Against mega damage?
Yeah.
You
It's a
rolled.
swarm.
You
There
rolled
was
to
a
hit.
lot of them.
There's
Oh,
a
I see.
massive
That's
swarm of creatures coming out of a very large blackish hole, and then a big pill thing being carried by billions of these
Is
aliens.
it going
see.
in or out?
Yeah.
Billions?
I don't know.
Were
It's
they-
a big number.
Were they carrying it, like you said, in or out?
Out.
Out of the hole?
I mean, you can't tell.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
true.
said
Well,
they blast
We
off.
certainly can.
I mean,
He's pulling them into the thing.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Well, we can't tell.
They're
We're
they
not
just
seeing this.
harvested Neptune.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
right.
cool. I'm going to do that again. Or do I not get a second attack?
I don't think the ship
Auto
has a second
turrets.
attack. I think it just
Yeah.
fires.
What can I do with the ship?
You can move it.
Yeah, or not be, dodge.
Yeah, fine.
Take evasive maneuvers.
I'll do evasive maneuvers. That's fine.
Cool.
You're like pretty good at
Just
that.
in case I come back at you. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, because that is getting added to the bottom of the initiative. Just letting you know. It's pretty horrifying. Okay.
'Kay.
So now it is Scott.
Let's go.
You guys are inside the ship, having no idea that there's an entire colony in
Oh,
this
yeah.
giant thing outside.
Oh, yeah. Where we at on damage?
68.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, but you do the most damage.
You could shoot it. Well,
I know, when I'm stealth.
I don't know.
And I'm not stealth currently.
But he is
You could
currently
stealth and
mind
nothing
locked.
else.
I've been
I
doing
neural
some
locked you.
pretty good damage.
Yeah, neural locked me.
I did.
Is it,
Echo is in melee, so Echo could
Wait.
theoretically
What?
just attack.
is it like a
she's
Neuralink?
not.
What?
Oh, nothing.
No,
Just
no, she's not. You moved
I
away
know.
from her.
Oh, that's true.
based on your comments,
Yeah.
I can predict some things that will happen here in a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, like, the most damage I can do is 7 right now.
I mean, that's 7 more than what was happening before.
I put
true.
it 75. If you do all 7.
How about I stealth one of them? I'm going to stealth.
Yourself?
Sure. I'll
right.
stealth Scott.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Gosh, if this doesn't go, then yeah,
Dude, you were
switch off.
single-handedly killing this other creature, so I had to
I
nerf
know.
you somehow.
I need to. Okay, so all right, 28.
You are not visible. He just disappears. He
right.
just stops moving for a second, and the creature has no idea where he went.
Sweet.
All right, now it is Kane.
He's still attacking me, and I don't like it.
Yeah, he sucks.
But we're in the cargo hold,
Kane,
With
You
Captain
are.
Solo.
and I spot something nearby.
you feel in your mind sort of call like a bell, like a piece, like a range, like a threshold has been crossed into, like a Venn diagram, and you're one half of the Venn,
We're
and you've
going
overlapped
somewhere.
as you feel what he maybe sees in the distance by the black hole.
It's a trap.
It's a hive mind, and you are feeling some of it. And you see the creature, its eyes, while once totally black, a little pupil sort of emerges amidst like a green, whatever the white part of the eye is normally. But the pupil sort of gets really, really small on the creature you're fighting.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all.
That's all.
What do you do?
I'm still going to grab that thing we got back in like episode 3, the staff,
The staff!
Oh, yeah, you have that.
and
Technically.
fire.
Fire! It's a wand of magic
It's
missiles.
a wand of magic missiles.
So it does magic missiles.
I'm going to fire 6 charges.
Oh my god!
Good grief.
So he's gonna roll how many d4s?
6.
That's a lot of
I'm not sure if I
D4s.
have
That
any
is.
D4s.
He just auto damaged too.
If you
How
need
many
more,
D4s?
you need more D4s.
I cannot
many you
cast
want?
shield.
Yes.
Bro, we have so many D4s. Oh my god, we're gonna get you those D4s.
Stop it.
Yeah, Jackson, you got him.
Um,
Good lord, how many do you have?
Only
Not
6.
enough.
Only
Yeah.
6. No, that's it.
If you want to not do this, you can choose to lean into the, hive mind and join if you want.
You really want
Thanks.
to recruit him, don't you?
I just thought he had the option.
Just to, yeah.
I feel like he should know what his choices are.
Yeah. That is a choice that he could make.
There's a lot of dice in that little thing there, Gen Con 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some of those are 4s. Just one. That's 9. 4.
8, 8, 9, 17 plus 6.
Yep.
Wow.
23.
23.
Blast him in the face.
That was a good one. That was like
That's
a
a
Scott
really good
damage.
one.
Yeah. So he takes this staff, this energy at the tip of it. This energy is the same color as the pill. And it blasts. And in your mind, you hear the cries of millions of men and women
Suddenly goes silent.
as you blast energy out of this staff.
That was a bit interesting, but
It's not meant to be unsettling. Just move on.
all right.
I'm lying.
No. Really?
All right.
All right.
Now it is my turn.
Just a normal.
Can I just
Yep.
say, Jackson had no dice when we first met him, and since he started playing D&D with us,
Those are all his
he
dice.
has accumulated quite the collection.
I have quite a few dice bags.
So the
too.
creature says out loud in galactic English.
Common.
Says only the Primarch are perfect. May we take you as well. And then tries to attack Kane again.
Damn.
But why?
Because you're ugly. All right. Natural 1, natural 1, natural 3. He just is like too involved in what he's saying, and we'll say for a
Doing his
moment,
villain speech.
like Kane feels like he's able to push back against him, and so he just goes, "Yes,
He's like, well, that was rude.
master," and doesn't attack you for flavor.
Okay.
He like answers your mind. All right.
Did you say Primarch?
Yeah, only
Yep.
the Primarchs are perfect.
Is this Warhammer 40k?
It's very similar. And I'm not making up the lore of these creatures. I'm kind of just throwing them in the game.
And he's becoming a chapter man. Or, yeah. He's got his own
Now it is Joe Thor's turn.
Taking a shot. I really.
Shoot it. Shoot him.
17.
That hits,
Does
you know it
hit.
Yep.
Okay. Depending on how well I roll, this may be the last turn the creature's alive.
I would hope so.
Because it's at 91. Okay, and I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah. 9 damage.
Nice.
So yeah, it dies.
Wow, exactly 100.
It died earlier than that.
At
And
99, thank you.
I'm not going to tell you. It's somewhere between 94 and 116.
I think it's 94 and 100.
As Joe
apparently.
Thor,
Yeah.
you see this entity say,
Watch it be 92.
"Only the Primarchs are perfect." You blast its face off. It falls to the ground over Bob's dead body and the body of the other one. There's a pod outside filled with human bodies. You're in space. Things are crazy. We got to pick up there next time. Thank you for joining us on this crazy Neptunian episode of Orbit 21. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Basically, you got to go to those little buttons and then you got to click and then hit notifications all so that you can be aware of all of the upcoming episodes, because you don't want to miss our gaming, our live streams. Eventually, we're going to do wargaming because I love Warhammer 2 and you're my best friend. We'll see you next time on Roll to One. Bye!